With increasing fuel prices and a growing concern for the environment, truck operators are looking for smart ways to reduce fuel costs and cut CO2 emissions. One of the most effective ways to achieve both is by substituting diesel with liquefied natural gas. EVOL LNG is pleased to introduce the APG dual fuel system, an exciting technology that enables truck operators to reduce fuel costs and cut CO2 emissions by modifying their truck's diesel engine to operate simultaneously on diesel and natural gas. The APG dual fuel system is an aftermarket conversion kit that substitutes an average of 40 to 60% of the truck's diesel fuel consumption with natural gas. This is safely achieved without modifying the diesel engine. There's no change to the engine's power and torque characteristics, and the engine will continue to operate within the design parameters specified by the engine manufacturer. This is important as it means you won't void the engine manufacturer's warranty by installing this system. Because the engine continues to operate as designed, the driver is only aware of the truck's dual fuel operation by viewing the in-cab LCD display. Otherwise, the truck's performance and drivability remain unchanged. A major advantage of the APG dual fuel system is the flexibility that it offers. Truck operators can enjoy the cost savings and emission benefits of LNG without compromising the truck's range. This is because the truck can operate in dual fuel mode when LNG is available and seamlessly switch to diesel if the LNG tank is emptied. Let's take a closer look at the system and how it works. We'll start with the LNG tank. One or more tanks can be fitted on the truck's chassis rail, behind the cabin, or on the trailer. Because LNG is stored as a cryogenic liquid at roughly minus 150 degrees Celsius, the LNG tank requires insulation. It uses a double-walled stainless steel construction. The void between the inner and outer layers of the tank is a vacuum. The vacuum insulation is so effective that it will keep the LNG cold for over a week, regardless of the ambient temperature. Although LNG is stored as a liquid, it has to be converted to a gas vapor for it to combust in the engine. To vaporize the LNG, it leaves the tank and passes through a heat exchanger, which is heated by warm engine coolant. The heat causes the LNG to change from a liquid to a gas vapor. The gas vapor then passes through a filter. The filtered gas reaches a negative pressure regulator. This device only allows gas to flow when there's a vacuum on its outlet side. The vacuum is created by the engine's turbocharger as it draws air into the engine. As the turbocharger creates the vacuum, the negative pressure regulator opens and allows gas to flow. The flow of gas to the engine is then precisely controlled by an electronic throttle body, which varies the flow of gas according to engine demand. But how does it know how much gas the engine needs? This whole process requires a sophisticated control system. The APG control module is the brain. It receives signals from the main diesel engine control system as well as its own sensors, and it instructs the electronic throttle body to allow a precise amount of gas to flow to the engine according to a pre-programmed fuel map. This fuel map differs for each engine and is programmed by the authorized installer during the installation and calibration process. So now we've seen what happens under the bonnet, let's have a look inside the cabin. This is what the driver sees, a simple LCD display. Although the system operates automatically and doesn't require the driver to control it, he's able to use the in-cab display to view how the system's operating and check things like gas pressure and substitution rate. If required, the system can also be switched on and off. Maintenance staff can use the in-cab display to run system checks and diagnose faults. EVOL LNG provides all the necessary training and technical support for drivers and maintenance staff to ensure they're able to optimize the performance of the system and maximize the cost savings and emission benefits of LNG. To find out more about the APG dual fuel system and how you can benefit from this exciting technology, visit evollng.com.au. Thanks for watching. We hope we've helped to evolve your thinking.